first choice I'd have to make is for an upcoming double battle against the Lycanroc, Kangaskhan, and the back Victor Bell and Fearow. Rather than leveling people up here, I'm gonna actually first look at what would be a good plan of attack. Here we go. And if you're wondering, hey, I see those percentages now, what happened? This is the one without, this is the one with. I found a new one, and I'm not gonna rely on it too much, but it should work slightly better. Next battle. Our lovely little double battle, which is down over here. So, the lead should be Chuck and Grant. Grant is baiting kills from Lycanroc, Kangaskhan, and after it switches in, Fearow. Are we ready? We're ready. Let's go into this next fight. I will go anywhere to show off my delightful Pokemon. When cute Pokemon help each other, you won't see a more adorable sight. And here they are, Pokefan, Isabel, and Caleb. Here come the Lycanroc and the Kangaskhan. So, because of the specific HP that Grant is at, there we go, 46, it's baiting Hammer Arm from Kangaskhan and Stomping Tantrum from Lycanroc. I'm going to Brick Break the Kangaskhan, and I'm going to click Protect on those two moves. Chuck, with the Black Belt equipped, is guaranteed to kill the Kangaskhan here. That's two moves into Protect, and it's Brick Break. Bye-bye. With a crit to boot. This means in comes the Fearow. Fearow does not see a kill into Hariyama. Instead, it will see a kill only into Grant. So I am safe to click Brick Break here into Fearow to deal a fair chunk of damage. And for the two Grant moves, I'm gonna switch in Brassius. Stomping Tantrum, yeah, Inconsequential, and Drill Run. Two ground moves taken with aplomb. From this point, the Fearow is dead to a Mach Punch, and I will, in the meantime, Brick Break the Lycanroc while I Mach Punch Fearow. So that's bye-bye Fearow. I don't care what the Lycanroc clicks here, because it's never going to kill me. Howl is the easiest move here for me. And that is Lycanroc down to Sash. I'm going to switch out once more with Chuck into Faulkner, because Lycanroc will see that it outspeeds and not see that I have Mach Punch, and therefore never click Excel Rock into either of my Mons. And the Talonflame switch here is to make sure that I can KO the Victory Bell before it can do anything at all. How do we do that? Well, Faulkner has Acrobatics. Acrobatics, and there we go. I can switch out Brassius to, like, where would I switch it out to begin with? I'm just gonna Brick Break, I guess. Acrobatics was gonna kill anyway, and the Victory Bell's holding a Select-Berry, so it wouldn't, like, live on one or anything. Much easier fight than the last one, that's for sure. The second to last fight on Route 110, who is just gonna scream at you with a bunch of normal types. So here we go. Let's do it. Okay, full throttle time. If you can't groove, you get left behind. Guitarist Brian, who's gonna lead with a Choice Scarf Boom Bursting Explode. It only has Boom Burst, so my Rock type Wake is gonna be my best switch in into it, or my best counter to it, because it can take 2 Boom Bursts exactly. With 1 Rock Tomb, I'm now faster, meaning I can click Rock Slide with impunity. That is unfortunate, but not completely unexpected. I'm gonna go Rock Slide one more time. Liquidation would not have done more there anyway, so this is fine. In comes the Chatot, who will see a kill with Boom Burst. And at this range, Boom Burst only. That is fine. Surge can take one Boom Burst, even if it's a crit, and KOs with Discharge always. It's fine. We say Discharge and we say bye-bye. At this HP, Heliolisk might see a kill. I'm not quite sure how that works. I think it sees one. Okay, it does. With me at 55 HP exactly, it's very likely to click Signal Beam. And I can take that with... The idea was Chuck, I believe. I can take that with Chuck, yep. And we're gonna just straight up click Brick Break here. Take one Hyper Voice, that's fine. And with me at 104 HP, I can even take the final Pokemon, Snorlax. I can take any move from it. It's gonna click Body Slam here every single time. I can just click Brick Break and be fine. That was guaranteed to not kill. Only if we saw paralysis there, I might have been in trouble. But we didn't see one, so we're done. Bye-bye. Another one down. Very easy, very clean. And there was still like a bunch of things we could do in case some things did go south. So let's get cracking. Could I see your Pokemon? Just one look, please. I don't know. Collectors always give off this like weird, cringy vibe. Collector Edwin would like to battle. Here's that Typhlosion. Against Raichu, it will always see that Eruption is highest damaging move. It will never click anything else. I'm going to click Fake Out, deal a bit of chip, and I'm going to switch to Claire on the Eruption. This tiny bit of chip means Eruption deals less damage, and on top of that, it means that Waterfall is a guaranteed kill here. That is fine. Waterfall is now a guaranteed kill. Typhlosion would click Focus Blast. Even on a crit, it doesn't deal substantial damage, or at least substantial enough to where I care. At this HP amount, I believe in should come the Feraligatr, because that will see both see a slow out damage basically, and Feraligatr is the first slot to come in. Now, Crunch on a crit will do 54 HP, so technically I could come in, I could take one hit, and there's actually a way to like kind of cheese that. I'm just gonna click Clear Smog here, because if he Sword Dances, I kind of deny it. I'm faster. What am I doing? Okay, but that's fine, because I can still click it, because I still deny him the kill. He's gonna click Crunch now because it will see that it kills a +2. But I remove, of course, the damage boost, meaning it wouldn't kill anymore. But now, because I'm at much lower HP, 26 to be exact, Crunch will still see a kill, and I can switch to Janine, who, thanks to that little crit by Claire there, will be able to 1 KO afterwards with Giga Drain. Effect Spore is also really useful, because now I outspeed, and I can definitely just kind of Giga Drain and say goodbye. It also means I'm much more confident 1v1ing with Amoonguss against the Meganium. So here we go. Finally the Meganium. I'm just gonna click Sludge Bomb on the Earthquake, okay? It's fine. It was like basically between Earthquake and Sword Dance. And now it's guaranteed Earthquake. I don't care if Sludge Bomb kills. And I can take 2 Earthquakes just fine. Even a crit plus 2 Earthquake would not have killed me. Yep, easy fight, easy game. Now we're up against... I like collecting Pokemon, good for you. We can go back to Route 103 over here. Here we have some Lancet Berries, okay. Interesting. Some Leppas, 55, that's good. And what are you? More Lancet Berries. Okay. I don't know how useful that is. Hyper Voice TM. That is useful. Okay, so the Black Belt is gonna be the one that walks in first. So I need the Tortuga to be in slot 1. Is Tortuga in slot 1? It is. Okay. I think I should be ready for this fight with what I've whipped up. And if I lead this correctly, I should have a guaranteed way through this fight. You see a lot of pre-damage. That is basically to guarantee dual wing beats every single time. I think I'm ready. I hope I didn't miss anything. I'm gonna just do the same thing I saw in the video, which is walk from here, just in case. Yeah, alright, here we go. Okay, that is good, because then I didn't miss that. That didn't... Did my guitar's wailing draw you in? No, it was just my own. Here we go. Next fight, the Black Belt and the Guitarist, Red and Marcos. And here's my lead, Grant and Faulkner. Grant is pre-damaged, such that every single roll of dual wing beat against it will kill. I'm going to protect, and I'm going to acrobatics the Crabominable. The general idea here is to kill the right side first. That was one attack. That was the acrobatics and the Crab Hammer. Whichever move that was done, didn't matter. Now it's gonna dual wing beat again. I'm gonna switch to Chuck, who's gonna take 1 dual wing beat. Even a crit dual wing beat won't kill, but dual wing beat always 2-hit kills. So Chuck is a safe switch in, and also guarantees a bait of dual wing beat. Faulkner is going to kill the Crabominable. Dual wing beat, hit number 1, hit number 2. As you can see, in range of a 2-hit KO. This was basically the least safe turn. Grant levels up. Okay, whatever. You can get Power Gem here. I'm gonna get rid of it, but I don't think it's that weird of a choice to keep it. Anyway, this should be the Heracross. Good. Heracross is going to do whatever. I don't really know. I don't really care. And Crobat is gonna dual wing beat. We're gonna go to Ramos, who can take exactly 2. If we're, like, it's 2-hit kill by dual wing beat every single time. Faulkner is going to kill the Heracross. What? What? That is bad. That is really, really bad, because I don't have turns of leeway here. How did I miss that? What did I miss? Based on the AI document, basically, it should be +7, and there should be a kill with Leech Life. There wasn't a kill with Leech Life. That's the issue. Oh my god, there wasn't a kill with Leech Life. Oh my god. I'm gonna stick to what I had in mind, and I'll probably fix something in the last bit. Acrobatics Heracross. And that still kills, and it should still be dual wing beat. Like, this part is safe. It's just that I, like, lose a turn that I should not be losing. Wake at 25. It does live a dual wing beat, but at this low HP, it's a random move on Poliwrath's and between Liquidation and Drain Punch. But it's guaranteed to, like, target this slot, and I'm guaranteed to see a Dread, like, Crobat suddenly also won't click dual wing beat per se anymore. I don't know how to solve this. I need to sack something. I basically just need to sack something, and I don't know what to do that with. Because I need, basically, if I want to do this safely, I need to safe switch into Grant. That's like the long and short of it. So who do I sack? Or who do I risk? Is maybe the better turn of phrase. Chuck is good for Norman, but terrible against Winona and Liza and Tate. The only, like, the one downside is Chuck is basically my strongest attacker. My strongest bulky attacker. It can take a ton and, like, do a lot back. I think it's still Chuck, though. I think Chuck is the most replaceable looking at my box. I have both Mienshao and Breloom as fighting types, basically. And for Wake, yes, I have another Water Rock type in Grant, but Wake is an offensive one and Grant is a defensive one. They kind of serve different purposes. Honestly, Hariyama is not even that good at Norman. It's slower than everything and gets hurt a lot by everything that it has to take. Between the Malouetta, the Cinccino, who is like flinching you to death, the Mega Pidgeot who just kills you, the Azumarill who just kills you, the Diggersby who you do kind of match up alright against but prefer not to. I think the conclusion is that Chuck kind of falls off from here. I think it could be good for Norman, but in practice it might not even be good for Norman. So I'm gonna sack Chuck. And maybe with a little bit of luck, I don't even sack him. And I'm gonna Acrobatics the Poliwrath, of course. This is gonna be hurtful. With a little bit of luck, I don't even need to sack him. There's maybe like a tiny... That is a Tailwind, though. Poliwrath is not, like... Both are now guaranteed to target Chuck. And I think this is still where I kill it. Where I let it go down. Because at this HP, it's a random move between Liquidation, Drain Punch, and even Ice Punch is in the mix. So I just straight up can't afford to do anything other than, like, fake out the Crobat, I guess, but that's not going to do anything in practice. And I Acrobatics Poliwrath for the kill. Oh, I needed to fake out the Poliwrath, actually, because Poliwrath can Liquidation Faulkner now. I completely forgot about that. Okay, Drain Punch, so that is actually good. Or at least alright. But... yeah, I did make a tiny misplay there. It doesn't quite matter. And that is Chuck down. Candace helped get us to the end here. Why did AI Drain Punch? Because it saw a kill on the Hariyama. It was targeted at the Hariyama, but it died before it could actually target it. Yes, they did. They did, in fact, double the Hariyama. Gonna Avalanche, and I'm gonna... Can I Acrobatics safely here? Dual Wing Beat crit deals 80. Yeah, I can. Okay, so Acrobatics as well. Hypnosis into... Okay, that's why we had the Chesto Berry on Candace. This sucks. That I have, like, because I didn't need to lose it there. I didn't need to lose anything there. Okay, and finally we have the Noivern. I Vice Shard. I kill it. And we move on. Okay, well, that's one extra death for the death counter. But another fight completed, at least, I guess. The kid can rock. My show is ruined.